The winner gets that much closer to every pro gamer's dream of becoming the world champion. In the bottom right, in the red, make some noise for Solar! And in the upper left, in the blue, our Terran player, give it up for Gumiho! So moving forward in this game here, we actually, Artosis, we might end up having battle cruisers here.
All right. Battle cruiser rush from Gumiho. It almost always goes into mech play afterwards. It's very rare for anything else.
We've seen Special toying with this idea a little bit as well. You want to have that, all that damage coming out at the same time. He's brought Hellions in here as well. And I think we're about maybe a little bit under a minute away from that warp in actually coming in, and that's when we're going to find out what kind of shape this Zerg is going to be in. You can use that Yamato cannon, you take out one queen, and we're about to have two more in the picture right now.
This is huge. An Overseer flying in. It's going to find out, but a bit too late because two more battle cruisers are going to be on the way. Here we go, warping in across the map. Oh, look at that. Behind where the queens came out, it looks like he has decided to just dive. A Yamato going down on one of the queens, targeting another so quickly.
He's going to need to transfuse that spore if he can. It goes down. These queens now trapped, cornered over here as the battle cruisers are going to charge in and land the mule.
The mule is for repair. Oh my God. And the drone's actually going after the mule. He does not want any repairing to occur.
He's taken out so many queens. More are going to come up, but he decides to dive in on that as well. No battle cruiser has been taken out, and there's about to be two more that will warp in.
Oh, that's so crazy. He hasn't sent anything home for repairs yet. The mule got picked off pretty darn quickly as well. He's going to go ahead and retreat a little bit, picks off another gas, but there are a lot of queens, so he has to be careful. You don't want to lose these battle cruisers.
Oh, no, he's going to drop this one over here.
Oh, yeah, big mistake there, actually. Throws down the Yamato and will pick off yet another queen.
Now, the Hellions are going to get a lot of drone kills. This is actually an insane amount of drones. He needs to pull this away.
Yeah, it's not actually being microed like that well, I feel like. Only 9 drones so far. It felt like he could have gotten more than that.
That did seem like a lost opportunity. I think he could have gotten a little bit more over there. The Corruptors are going to come out here. They're going to try to catch the battle cruisers.
Oh, he's trying to find them. He doesn't know where they are. Okay, he sees one here. This can jump away, I think, because it just finished. Oh, he's going to lose it, though. Getting the Yamato off. These battle cruisers being repaired quickly, standing near some missile turrets. In the meantime, some more drones getting barbecued over here. The Hellions running into the mineral line. 13 drones have fallen. Cyclones being pumped out now. Magfield on the way for that additional damage. And here we go. Gumiho entering into that main base. He's going to deal a bunch of damage and then jump out.
This is from, first-person perspective here. The Yamato cannons are going to be coming down. The Solar's going to be counterattacking into there. I'm not clear on what he has to defend. The hatchery goes down in the main.
Wow, that is a huge kill. That was the lair as well. So he needs to remake a lair immediately here. And he did get to jump out the battle cruisers. He loses one, but it's very worth it for the damage he got.
Okay, you can see the Hellions are going to be surrounded now, but they did serve their purpose. Back over at home for the Terran, I'm very curious to see how things are going. I mean, is he basically continuing to develop? He did some counterattacks, he did kill some workers, but overall, Gumiho's moving along pretty nicely.
Now, the Corruptors are flying around looking for some sort of damage. A lot of Yamatos going, oh my God! I can't believe that he jumped that battle cruiser away. Absolutely clutch. Gets a bunch of Yamatos off. Gonna kill a bunch of roaches here as well. And what does Solar do? He just adds more Corruptors.
Yeah, he's gonna just try to stockpile more and more. We've got Vipers coming here now. Greater Spire almost done. That being said, Solar hasn't been expanding like a normal Zerg because the early game was so weird.
Oh, we get some bungles down, though. Hold on here. And those are some beautiful Yamatos and everything, but it looks like the battle cruiser's going to get mostly destroyed. He loses quite a few there. A great engagement from Solar.
It's important to note the minerals that Gumiho has in the bank, or lack thereof, I should say. It can't just make whatever he wants right away. He has to let that come in. Whereas Solar, I mean, he was just a minute ago at 1.5K. He's maxing out. That means the gas and the minerals are going to spike back up.
Gumiho just finished 2-2 upgrades, which is fantastic, and he's actually switching his composition quite a bit. More Cyclones and a bunch of Thors. He scanned, he saw the Broodlords all morphing, so he's switching it up a little bit. And as you get a bunch of Thors, they do a pretty darn good job at getting those Broodlords off your back. So we're going to see if he can actually push those back and stabilize. Oh my gosh, look at that. The battlecruiser's running elsewhere for some damage at the same time. I love that idea.
Oh man, he's starting to really just topple Gumiho in this position. Gumiho has managed to max out again, but he's got to deal with these Broodlords.
Yeah, the Broodlords are a problem. He's waiting for his Thors to come out, and the Broodlords actually start to run away. Oh, and here come the Corruptors going after the Battlecruisers. Do you jump out now?
I think he jumped in there. I don't think he can jump out. I think this was a huge mistake. Okay, never mind. I think he should have done that a lot sooner than Artosis. That was definitely weird.
Losing 2 extras doesn't seem like a great play, but he is counterattacking elsewhere. The top right looks like it will fall. Probably pretty likely that this one will as well. Those Cyclones deal damage just so quickly. Sieging the tank. Hellbat's coming up also.
Gumiho has the right idea when the Broodlords come out is to basically play around the Broodlords. I mean, they're still slow and clunky and hard to really, maneuver. But what you can see here, once they engage you, it's very tough.
Yeah. The Broodlings make it so hard to micro against, right? A real problem. Oh, that damage is going to absolutely kill that. No way to repair out of something like that. Beautiful move with the Corruptors.
This is a wild game here.
There's already pathogen glands and there's already neural parasite for the infestors. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a ton of infestors come out. Neural is fantastic against Thors.
He's going to be coming up here now. These eggs are about to hatch. The Broodlords are going to be out and in the game. We don't have that neural parasite coming out just yet.
Yeah, he's making a bunch of infestors right now, but they are not ready. That is a high mana spell, so it's going to take just a little bit. The Thors bullying back just about everything. A great volley from those Broodlords, though. Picks off one of these Thors while the siege tanks continue to attack this hatchery.
Gumiho is just going to try to hold this position. This is one of the most vulnerable bases on the map. An excellent place to try to target. I think those Thors, yeah, they can even hit shoot that from the low ground up onto the high ground. Not something you consider often with Thor range.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But he can't get into this one spot up here. Both these guys have been very beaten up. It looks like another hatchery is going to get eradicated up here in the north.
Yeah, a lot of damage being put out here by Gumiho right now. Both sides are maxed out. Both sides with around 130 army supply, which is huge, but here come the infestors.
Yeah, and if he can chain together some neural parasites onto these Thors, it's going to be insane.
That would be a really, really big deal. Them just targeting each other with that huge amount of damage, not getting the damage against those Broodlords at the same time. Okay, he sees the infestors coming in, but doesn't really move. Targets as much as he can, but look at this! Stealing so many Thors!
Oh, this is so sick. They're going to be gunning each other down. The Broodlords are all cleaned up, though. The rest of these units, looks like the Thors actually might end up winning this fight anyways, Artosis.
Oh, yes, even more Thors out here, and GG is called. Gumiho ties up the series 1-1.
That was an insane game.
Insane game.
What an ending. Literally just mass Thors.